Namaskar friends, welcome to Vishnu Nadi Astro. Today we are going to discuss about the upcoming solar eclipse which takes place on the February 17th. Before I begin, I want to make one thing very clear. This is not a motivational talk nor a fear-based prediction. This discussion is purely about the awareness, precaution and understanding the vulnerability. Why this solar eclipse is important. Friends, whenever there is an involvement of the Rahu and Ketu, nature itself becomes very sensitive. When the nature becomes sensitive, human beings become vulnerable to karmic events. This solar eclipse is occurring on new moon, which means both sun representing the soul, authority, represent government and ego, the moon representing our mind, emotions and subconscious are getting eclipsed under the Rahu Ketu axis. Because of this, the eclipse directly impacts the emotional balance, mental stability, decision making capability and the karmic explosion. Friends, this eclipse is especially significant because Venus and Mercury are also involved along with the Sun and Moon. Because of this, Venus, the relationship issues, passion related matters, false allegations, Mercury, financial mismanagement, documentation errors, legal or communication problems. Now, this is very important. This eclipse will be more applicable and impactful for those who are running under Venus Mahadasha or Antardasha or Sun Mahadasha or Antardasha or Moon Mahadasha or Antardasha, because the Dasha is the timing of the events which occurs. If you are running in any of these Dashas, the eclipse energy will be more manifest for you, especially in the form of sudden obstacles, delays, public scrutiny, health issues, reputation related challenges. This does not mean something bad might happen for you. It means you need to be more conscious and disciplined. Mars, Dhanishta Nakshatra on Tuesday on February 17th. This eclipse is also takes place in the Dhanishta Nakshatra on a Tuesday. So under strong Mars influence, whenever Mars is activated, especially through the eclipse energy, there is a high probability of physical injuries, accidents, aggression, sudden confrontations. This is why repeatedly I say avoid unnecessary risk taking during this period. Who needs more extra caution? You should be very careful if you are born with Kala Sarpa Yoga, if you are born on Gandhamula Nakshatras, if your moon is afflicted, if you are running the Rahu, Ketu or Sun, Moon, Dasas, Sutak period. For every solar eclipse, Sutak period begins 12 hours before the eclipse. During the Sutak, avoid aggression and confrontation, avoid sharp tools and risky activities, avoid initiating the important matters, avoid the heated discussions, avoid unnecessary travels. After the eclipse, take a bath or a shower, resume the regular spiritual practices, do donation and charity. This is a good time for mantra sadhana, meditation and inner cleansing. Let me clearly explain the eclipse timings and the food precautions. As per the Indian Standard Time, the solar eclipse starts at 15:26 pm and ends at 19:30 pm. According to the traditional guidelines, we should stop eating solid food at least 6 hours before the eclipse begins. This means food intake should be stopped around 9:30 am. After this time, please avoid eating any solid food. Even you may drink water if required, but avoid heavy intake. If the eclipse is once the eclipse is completed around 7:30 pm, you may drink water immediately. It is advisable to eat food only after proper cleansing, such as taking bath or shower, and preferably chanting or prayer during the eclipse time. These precautions must help us align better with the eclipse energy and reduces the unnecessary mental and physical disturbances in our life. This is the ascendant weight predictions for Aries, Rasi or Lagna. Money disputes, reputation risk, avoid greed, be transparent in finances and protect your public image. For Taurus, workplace allegations, betrayal by trusted people, be diplomatic, not confrontations. For Gemini, financial mismanagement and accusations, be careful with communication, posts or emails, avoid the blind trust. For Cancer, health and finances at risk, avoid major money decisions, chant Mahamrutyunjaya mantra. For Leo, public image, relationship issues, business under stress, avoid risks, strengthen the sun energy by Surya mantra. Practice surrender and emotional control. For Virgo, health, loans, and workplace conflicts. Juniors or co-workers may avoid authority issues. For Libra, mind clouded, poor decision making, extra caution for students and pregnant women, avoid pessimism. For Scorpio, domestic life ethics and persistent life under scrutiny, do not compromise their values, postpone property, vehicle, any buying decisions. For Sagittarius, communication breakdown, issues with siblings, co-workers, avoid risky actions and lending money. For Capricorn, financial audits, allegations, old karma resurfacing, coming back again. Be extremely ethical with money. For Aquarius, health and public image, unnecessary controversies, do protection prayers and be composed in talk, speech. For Pisces, heavy expenses, avoid major travel, charity and ancestral donation advised. Cautions. Friends, this solar eclipse is not meant to create fear. It is a period of sensitivity when an eclipse energy combines with active Mahadasha or Antardasha. Small mistakes can feel bigger and unresolved karma can surface very quickly. If you know where you are vulnerable, you can protect yourself with awareness, ethical conduct, patience, and faith. Thank you for watching. For more updates on divine science and Vedic astrology, please subscribe to the Vishnu Nadia Astro channel and follow us on Instagram. Namaskar.